Hello and welcome to this short introductory video talking about A-level German at the Bishop Stortford High School. My name is Mr. Alexander. I am the subject leader for MFL, and in this video I would like to introduce the A-level course to you, what it looks like, how we deliver it at TBSHS, why you should study German at A-level, and of course, most importantly, why you should come to us to study German. We follow the Edexcel A-level course, and here you can see the topics which we cover across the two-year course. There are 4 themes, 2 covered in Year 12, 2 covered in Year 13. All of these themes are rooted in the context of the German-speaking world, and that's something which is different from what you have done before. So we're looking at the discussion of education in Germany, the discussions around the world of work in Germany, around the environment. As well as that, I just want to point out that in Year 13, you have the opportunity not just to study a language, but also to study history. So we study the period of German reunification, a fascinating period of German history. And it's lovely that we also offer a trip to Berlin and Leipzig to support that. In Year 12, you also study a film, and Year 13, a piece of literature, normally a novel. And finally, I'll just mention at this stage the independent research project. That is where students have the opportunity to research a question, a topic, an issue which is of interest to them, which is relevant to the German-speaking world. Our students really benefit from and enjoy this particular aspect of the course. It's great preparation for university study, and it also gives you the opportunity to really get your teeth into something that belongs to you. At the end of the 2-year course, there are 3 papers which you will sit. Paper 1 is the comprehension paper, where the 4 themes are examined. Paper 2 is the writing paper, where you write an essay on the film, an essay on the literature, and a translation into German based on one of those 4 themes. And finally, the speaking paper is divided into 2 sections. The first section is based on one of the themes. There's a discussion on one of those themes which you've studied. And then the second section is where you have the opportunity to present your independent research project, and then there's a discussion about that project. When you study a language at A-level, it's not just learning German, it's not just learning words and how to put them together, although that is, of course, a very important part of language learning. It's much more than that. And I've listed here some of the skills which you would acquire across the 2-year course. And learning a language at A-level is a great experience because it is such a varied subject. You study history, media, politics, a bit of sociology. It's all in there. And so it's not only an opportunity to acquire the skills I've listed here, but also just to improve your general knowledge and understanding of the world around us. An A-level in German can lead to a myriad of different places. And as you can see here, what I've done is listed some of the perhaps less usual endpoints having studied German at A-level and at university. It's not just teaching and it's not just translation and interpreting, it's much more than that. Universities love German. German is one of the languages which is in decline at A-level, but that makes you all the more marketable if you've studied at A-level. So how do we deliver the course at the Bishop Stortford High School? Over the 2-week timetable, you will have 9 lessons with 2 different teachers. The 2 different teachers cover different parts of the course. On top of those 9 lessons, you have a 30-minute individual session with the German assistant. That's a German native speaker every week. And we also try to organize group sessions with the assistant in order to facilitate discussion and debate. We also offer, very proudly, the German exchange to Kirchheim-Bohlanden, That's an annual exchange for Year 10 and Year 12 students, and we strongly recommend that all of our Year 12 students go on this exchange. It's really the best way to experience another culture, to go and live in the country, even better to live with a family. As well as the exchange, we offer a Year 12 study trip to Berlin and Leipzig. I've already mentioned this, and on this trip we focus on the theme 4, that's the history theme of the A level. So we go to all the important sites in Berlin, and we go to the GDR Museum, the Stasi Museum. It's a great trip. In school, we offer enrichment for our A-level students, and that involves Year 12 and 13 students supporting Year 7, 8, and 9 classes. So you act as a teaching assistant, something great to add to your personal statement, something great just for improving leadership and teaching skills. It's something which is not easy to teach the language which you're learning. And finally, I would like to mention the debating. We run a German debating society in school that is run by the Year 12 students themselves, Year 12 and 13 students. And we also take part in the Goethe Institute's annual national competition. And last year was the first year that we did that. And I'm very proud of our Year 12 debating team, who worked incredibly hard and did incredibly well in that and made it to the quarterfinals. A short introduction to the department. I've introduced myself already. Mr. Foster and Mr. Mariner are also both German A-level teachers. And we also have our German language assistant, German native speaker, who works intensively with our Year 12 and 13 students. So why should you come to TBSHS to study German? You will experience a high level of commitment and expertise from all staff, which leads to and helps create a more authentic experience. You have your individual weekly language assistant lessons with a native speaker. You have the opportunity to take part in the exchange and in study trips. And of course, the debating, a really important and valuable part of the A-level experience with us. Finally, I just want to mention the small classes. Having a small class for learning a language obviously has lots of benefits. You have greater teacher input, you have greater interaction with the teachers. You also have a lovely collaborative atmosphere, and that is the experience that all of our students have. There's a great sense of teamwork and of collaboration in our A-level German classes, something which is a wonderful way really to experience the A-level course. So I hope that this presentation has been useful for you. I hope that you've enjoyed the presentation, and I very much look forward to and hope to be able to greet you in September to study German with us at TBSHS. Should you have further questions, do not hesitate to get in contact with me. That's Mr. Alexander via the office email. Thank you.